Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius, excuse me, dragons. Welcome to your soul journey reading for, well, right now. So I'm going to be pulling a card for you from the Mystical Shaman Oracle. It's a beautiful deck that a dear friend of mine has given me. Now, this is a soul journey reading. So typically with this, now you can totally go by your sun sign. That's the one that we most typically know. But you can also look up what your north node, your moon, and your ascending, if this doesn't really resonate with you. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to pull out all the external energies and see what your soul is sort of calling for you. Now, sometimes it does have to do with other people, other energies, or it could just be a direction or a path that you need to go on. Or maybe it's just a kudos. Maybe you just overcame something, right? Oh, look at that. So a card came out. So let's see what this is. The giveaway. Yeah, okay. So somebody else had this as well. There's the back of these cards. I like showing the backs. The backs are cool. It's so Sagittarius, the giveaway is about you having to find balance. It's you perhaps giving away too much and seeing where you actually need to start to take back and do things for yourself. Okay, guys. So let's go ahead and, yeah, it's difficult for you to set limits on how much of yourself you give, okay? Yeah, notice why you're doing the things that you do, okay? Is it because you do it for a reason? Is it because you feel like you're going to get something in return? Or is it truly out of the goodness? So are you doing it for acceptance? Okay, and this is it. And what it is the giveaway calls on you to actually give back to yourself as well, right? So you might have been giving so much and you need to take that time now and draw inwards. Let's get some cards to see what's going on. Yeah, the Ace of Swords is coming out a lot. A lot. It's all about mental clarity, right? So there's been a lot of movement and a lot of awakenings as a lot of the planets go from retrograde into direct again. So there's been a lot of this. Okay, so yeah, guys, you know, it's funny because these are almost the exact same cards as Scorpio. In the exact same, well, not exact, because we have some other ones here too, okay? So let's see. Yeah, guys. Okay. Wow, and so many major arcana out as well. Okay, ready? We have the Tower in reverse, the Ace of Swords, the Hermit in reverse, the Hangman in reverse, the Nine of Swords, and then the Chariot in reverse. I feel like there's this situation that, so, and it's funny because even though it's the same cards, I'm getting a different reading. There is something that you're not dealing with. I feel that there's something happening in your life that isn't yours, but it's impacting you. Yeah, it like there's something happening in your energy, but it's impacting you definitely, but it's not yours. So you're sort of having to be a little bit dependent on somebody else for it, and you feel very unsupported with the Hermit in reverse. You're feeling very alone. You might be going back and repeating some of the same patterns. I think that you're not taking the right time or the right types of quietness. You could be sort of like, you could almost be placing responsibility on whatever the situation is for you not trying to move ahead. Okay, and it's like, no, well, you know what? That's beyond your control. There's nothing you can do with that, but you can control this, right? You have the Hangman in reverse. You're very stuck. Like it's your soul is almost like crying out to you. You have the Nine of Swords, guys. It's been stressful, right? You've been like riddled with fear and anxiety. And this is where a lot of, I gotta tell you guys, if this is you, Sagittarius, or even if you're watching in your Sag North Node, right, whatever it is, this is where a lot of toxic stuff comes in. People are like, it's okay, you know, think positive, you know, da 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 da, right? And this is where what I've been starting to call toxic positivity comes in, where it almost makes you feel worse because where you're at, it's not a good space. And it's like you need to go inside and deeply believe in yourself. You might need to go and spend time. Like I'm hearing that you might need to go, and I don't usually recommend these things, but it's just because you're so inward in such a bad way, you may need to go and speak with a counselor or go visit some sort of a temple, or you may need to go visit a church, right? Whatever it is, I feel like you need to somehow connect into spirituality. Okay, and whatever direction that is, right? Find a meditation guide, find but I feel like you need some, as much as you can, depending on COVID and where you are, please, whatever. I don't want anything in the comments about it's COVID, okay? You know what, guys? Like, seriously. You need to connect. You need to connect and with somebody who actually knows what they're doing and can provide you some guidance. And if you go and try to find somebody that isn't helping, if you're like, no, that doesn't feel right, find something else. Okay, go try. So, you know, even if you just sit where I am, if I go about an hour north, there's this this place. It's a Taoist society, and there's these huge Buddha statues. And it's just like, I just want to go. And honestly, I just want to sometimes curl up on the Buddha's lap. I just want to be held by it. It's like, okay, I don't. But that's sort of what I feel you need, is you need to connect, whether it's with a person or with something that holds your soul. You need somebody to cradle and hold your soul so you can go and do that for yourself. Okay? Yeah. This is a very specific reading, guys. So, yeah, you have the Seven of Swords. I think that you need to realize that you actually do have more control in this situation than what you realize you do. Okay, so you have to watch your thoughts because there is a lot happening with this situation, but this isn't you. Okay, so you need to find your soul counselor. Okay, whatever that is. Okay, yeah, let's see what comes out. Yeah, Justice is in the reverse. So something unfair has happened. Two of Swords in reverse. I feel like you've just been very confused. You've been held in a very, very bad state. And the Four of Cups, I think that you may have some resources available to you that you're not seeing. Okay, so, and I think it's because you're being distracted by this tower. I think when you step back appropriately and you find your resources, you find your soul counselors, that you're actually going to get some movement, okay? And you're going to actually be able to give to yourself. This is what this is. You need to go and find your support systems in your community for yourself, okay? Because I feel like you've just been too redirected away from you. But you think it's you, but it isn't you. right? It's not you giving yourself energy. You're giving too much energy to whatever this is, and that needs to stop. You need to withdraw from that so that you can take care of yourself, right? It's the whole airplane thing. You put your mask on yourself so that you can help other people, right? You don't go to help other people and then you pass out in the process, and this is what's happening. Okay, Sagittarius, please like and subscribe. I appreciate your support very much, and I will see you in your next reading.